going to do my questions and answers video because I was supposed to film this like 3 weeks ago. Oops. But I haven't had time, and my camera wasn't cooperating with me before when I tried to film it like 3 weeks ago, so I'm gonna do it now. So yeah, so I asked you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram account, which is RiverVisStable. So if you want to follow me, if you have an Instagram, you can follow me there. Okay, so the first question is, what is your favorite model that you own? My favorite model would probably be Rushmore, or probably my O'Leary, because I really like him. So those are probably my favorite models. Mold do you want to conga the most? I conga the Lonesome Glory mold. I have 7 at the moment, I think. I have 4 in my possession, and then I'm ordering, yeah, 7. I have 3 more coming, I think. Someone asked me, what camera do you use? I use a Nikon D3300, so yeah, which I'm talking to it right now, because I have no life. Which model of yours has the biggest story behind it and why? Not really sure. I mean, my Baxter was my first traditional ever, so my grandma bought that for me for my birthday because I kept begging her and begging her for him. And then I got him and realized that he was really, really small, and I didn't think he was that small. But probably Tucker, which is my Peterstone pony. His OF name is Baldy. Crimson Briars bought him for me. It was like midnight, I think, and the auction ended in like an hour and a half, and my parents were asleep and I had no money, and so Crimson was like, oh well, I'll make an eBay and buy him for you, because he was like $60, which is a really good price for that pony because you don't find him very often. He was one of my holy grails. So she ended up bidding on him and winning the auction, and I was very happy. So yeah, that was probably the biggest story of my models. Model that pisses you off the most? My Heartbreaker, because he doesn't stand. Well, that's a lie. He'll stand if I face him this way in my room, like his head on this side and his tail on this side, but he won't stand any other way, which is really annoying because, I don't know, I just don't like the Gillen mold. It's just, not my thing. Your first Breyer model and a model that you dislike the color of. My first Breyer model was the Stablemate Saddle Club set. Those were my first Breyers, I do believe. I bought those, and I bought like the barn that came with like the jump and the 2 horses and the barrels and the paddock. So I bought those at the same time. So those were my first Breyers. Those were stablemates. Then I got the Gray Arabian Classic Stallion. He was my first classic. My first traditional, which I just said, was Baxter. And yeah. Model that you dislike the color of. I don't like Tunbridge Wells, like his color. I don't know what breed you can make him, because his coloring is so different. I'm not gonna say that I like hate it or anything, because it's a nice color, but I just don't know what breed I would make him if I were to show him, which I'm probably not going to, because I can't find a breed for him, and he has a few shiny marks. So yeah. What do you think of the new 2015 horses? I really like them, to be honest. I don't have any of them because, you know, I'm broke, I'm poor, I don't have money for that. So, but a lot of people were complaining about Don't Look Twice, about her Rocano markings. I actually really like them. So, yeah. Like, I don't think they look bad at all. But, I mean, I haven't seen her in person. I've just seen her on Instagram. But, I really like Santiago, the polo pony. I really want him, but I'm probably never gonna get him. Meh. Have you ever broken a model on purpose before? And what model was it? Or by accident? This is not or by accident. Okay, on purpose, I've cut ponies up in order to resculpt them. So I don't know if that's breaking them on purpose, because I didn't really throw it against anything. I just cut its head off. Ugh. By accident, yes, my little classic Arabian stallion that I had, he was like an older vintage model or something, but I was opening a drawer in my dresser and he went whoop and fell right off and broke his leg, and I was very upset because he was really cute. How did you get into models and taping them? So I'm assuming filming. I was looking at like people riding on YouTube. I like came across like a Schleich barn tour, and I was like, oh hey, that looks cool. So I clicked on it and I watched it, and I was like, oh, those are really cute and adorable. Like, I think I want some. So I like tried to figure out how to get them and like where they sold them, and then I ended up buying some Schleich horses. And actually I bought the stablemates first because I found them easier, because they don't really sell Schleich in tack shops all that like everywhere. So I went into Greenhawk and I bought stablemates because I also watched like stablemate barn tours, and then I found the traditionals and I was like, oh, I like the traditionals, and then I realized they were really expensive. Not overly expensive now that I think about it, but before I always thought they were really expensive. How many Breyers do you have? I have not counted my Breyers in a really long time, but I have probably 150 to 200 range, around there somewhere. I have to count them. Least favorite mold. My least favorite mold. That was a lot of molds. I despise the gem twist mold. I hate it. I cannot stand it at all. It's so ugly. Like, I will never own another gem twist model unless I'm resculpting it, because I just sold the one that I had. So yeah, I do not like the Gillen mold because it's very tipsy. I don't know, I'm not big on Breyer foals. I'm not a big fan of the cigar mold. I have 2 horses on it, but it's the same horse. It's Sato. So yeah, but I'm not a big fan of that mold. I don't know, it's just kind of, I don't like the tail. It's like, no. There's probably a lot of other molds too, but I'm not going to name every single one because that will take forever. How long have you had your Breyers? I've been collecting since 2010 or 2011, somewhere around there. I can't remember what it was. Somewhere around there. I'd have to look up my really old YouTube and figure it out, which I'm not doing. So yeah. So how long is that? Like 5 or 6 years? Something like that. That's all the questions that I have. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is RiverMistStables. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, you can hit the subscribe button. Also, give this video a like. Fridays are busy. Will hopefully be up soon. Maybe. Yeah, if I decide to edit anything really fast. Whatever. I'm really lazy. I will do more question and answers video in the future. I will be posting them on Instagram, asking you for questions for me. I hope you have a good day, and see you later. I can't control myself, don't know who I've been, and choose this monster